tudo bem com vocês? Espero que sim, pela que nada, vamos dar sequência aqui a nossa gameplay do Parte na dificuldade muito difícil. Lembrando, pessoal, se você escuta o nosso conteúdo, por favor, deixe o seu like, se inscreva no canal, para que a gente possa estar crescendo cada vez mais, beleza? O intuito desse canal é te incentivar a vocês. Para que você quer dinheiro? Aquele jogo que você curte uma dificuldade mais avançada. Isso, bora pro bicho. Filho pesado aqui.
An innocent woman jailed.
Strange. The captain doesn't strike me as a petty
as wolf
type.
pelts go, it's pretty.
Helen is right.
But I've more than
The
enough of
truth
them.
lies down there.
Folk in Boston are not
somewhere.
short of wolf pelts.
I suspect
What do I do
Deborah
with
is at it
this?
again.
You're a merchant. Sell it.
I'd sell sunshine to the Spanish, but that is not the problem. We've more than enough wolf. Bring me a bear, and we'll talk.
A bear?
I could get 20 pieces of 8 for a bear pelt, if it were in good condition. I'll pay you half that.
Half of 40 is 20. I'm the one risking my life out there. I'll take the 20.
It's a fabulous plan, and I'm so pleased you thought of it.
An excellent plan indeed. I see only one problem. There is no bear. Not out here. They're all gone. Gone to Boston, perhaps, to sell their pelts.
Well then, when they return, they shall be...
Greetings. Welcome to Ingersoll's General...
A comb. Very funny.
I met your friend, Miss Duarte, brief. I'm so sorry for your loss.
And she seemed eager to leave town.
The shopkeeper must hear everything that
You assume me to be a gossip monk.
What can you tell me about Cap...
He lets me trade. I like the man. He said,
What can you tell me about Helen?
I like her. Though she's impetuous. Terse, even. She fancies herself thinking about it. No.
More generally, how fares Fort Jericho?
Well, it's cold. Folk are hungry more often than not. I've little to tell you, but
Tell me about your store.
the original Ingersoll's in Boston was grand and fine, but it burned in the North Square. But before Natty could return home, my husband died.
You never wanted to do anything else?
My husband was prosperous and affluent. I was young and clever. The store is my business. My legacy.
Shall we trade?
Bora comprar?
I rather think we should.
I must take my leave.
Thank you for your...
No Ferdinando here.
Good day, sir. Nathaniel...
Mr. Sather remains to be seen. You seem a chat.
We see precious few new faces around here.
Tell me about yourself. Share your business.
I'm from Boston. I love it very much. The music, the colour and the splendour.
What are you doing here then?
I'm the shop boy. When they I came with them to New Eden intending to... They took me on when I was just a boy.
You have, as my granny would say, the power to talk the back legs off a two-footed donkey.
Little of interest. Pennington has signed John Rumble. I believe John was down the flooded mine. That can't have been fun. Maybe the militia will be good for him.
Huh? You never know who'll take to soldiering.
You say
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
the captain. His depth of experience is inspiring. But we should respect our elders. We should listen.
What do you think of Helen
I'd put her in charge if I could. She's bright. People here are desperate.
More general?
It's cold. Our clothes are nailed against the wall. Boston isn't much of a city, but
You can paint a turnip.
True.
I must go.
And I...
Sabia que tinha que levar essa parada. Bora viajar. Ponto de habilidade. Onde que eu vou usar isso? Foda. Depois eu mexo com isso. Bora pra lá. Depois eu mexo com ali. Bora lá. Finalizar mais uma.
Good day, Nellie.
Oh, the bet.
I had to dig a little, but I found you some iron.
It will. Give me a little time and I'll make you something new.
Thank you for your time, Mrs. Eaton.
Thank you for your interest, Mr. McCraith.
Esperar que neve foge sua recompensa.
Good day, Nellie.
All the better for your...
Thank you for your time, Mrs. Eaton.
Para fazer o tempo correr mais rápido.
Mr. McCraith, how good to see you. It's not much, but...
You have my thanks, Mrs.
No, my friend.
Thank you for your time, Mrs. Eaton.
Thank you for your...
Opa. Rapaz. Não é igual que eu tô usando. Esse aqui é 3, esse aqui é 5. Esperar pra você. Bora pra lá. Menos um. Perguntaram por que eu faço vídeos de entre 40 e 1 hora e 10. Faço assim pro pessoal pegar melhor, entendeu? Se as gameplays não levam mais avançado, quanto mais você entender, mais facilita. Ferdinando Miller. Recompensa essência.
You've saved our sorry asses, sir. Of that, there's no doubt. You've earned us a rare bit of rest, and that comes most welcome.
You alright, soldier? You look drop dead weary.
The dead don't sleep, do they? And me being asleep won't stop them coming.
Can no one take your shift?
We're short-handed as it is. Besides, I can rest and keep watch at the same time. Old soldier trick.
All bullshit aside.
Oh, what do you care? I have my problem. I ain't important, and I don't deserve...
You heard the man. He wants no help. I see no reason to force...
Peaceful watch to you. Good day to you.
Good day, mate.
Red McCraith. The band...
Nah, too bad. We could use a fellow like you. Theodore Shepherd. I teach some of the lads here.
I shoot well enough, thank you. Where did you learn to...
In the war, mate.
King Philip's War?
Aye. Joined up soon. Shooting came natural. Once, I shot...
Tell me about your work.
Which...
Helen Priest.
They don't let women go to war. But for her, they should make an exception. I've fought side by side with many a good man.
How about Captain P...
Captain? I don't know him. He keeps to himself, and I keep to mine. Tell the truth. You'd blame the curse, but he's always been a close-mouthed so-and-so.
Pennington's family died.
I didn't say they died. Though, maybe they did.
How about you tell me more about yourself?
Mate, all you need to know is I'm the finest shot this side of the wide blue...
I'll be on...
And may the way...
Anything to
I'd like to help him. Old soldier and all.
All right. Let's start with his billet.
Right. Andrew's things. We have enough Bibles for Hugh Bachelor. What do you think?
Don't ask me. One is already too many.
Se resolver outra. Mas primeiro. Isso daqui.
Reward. Given to a brave soldier. I believe we found Andrew's things.
Mas a Bíblia já está completada, fechou.
This is our best lead yet. I wonder if there's an infirmary.
After that, we might look for his train band record.
Se resolver as outras duas livros que faltavam, isso não importa.
How often, Abigail, must we have this fight? How often must we argue?
We shall argue until you hear me.
Pretty empty armory.
Looks like someone's been living in here.
One of these days,
And the day before, I'll take you to the highest cliff and push you off it.
Mais uma Bíblia. Escada lateral aqui. Oi, Keio. Tá melhor. Por quê? Tá.
Train band records are upstairs from the armory. Good to know.
Tá,
All
tchau.
right. Where's the armory?
A store. Ferdinando's?
aqui, ó. Atrás. Como que eu vou subir aqui? Ferrou, mano. Essa brecha, nada aqui pra tirar. Eu tô achando que é pra cima, mole. Você vê muitas coisas. Tá ali.
Storeroom. Locked.
Isso eu não tô achando. Outro lugar. Subir. Como é que sobe? Olha. Descobrimos como é que sobe.
A metal trinket to mark a life of sacrifice. Oh, I bet he'd rather have his sleep back.
Can't change what's done. Time heals all. Or so I'm told. Any idea who this ghost might be?
We may know a soldier by his trail of dead. Could be anyone. We need to find the key to open this.
Cara. Tinha a enfermaria agora. Vamos lá.
Now, Mr. Peabody, I shall drain the first boil. Ready?
Same sodding question every sodding time. No, I'm not damn well ready.
Excellent. Then we'll begin.
Be careful, goddammit! Careful! Ah!
I know. I know. Shh.
13 years is a long time to live haunted.
White must have a will of iron.
Kept it to himself. Must have been hellish. I'll talk to Andrew. Might perk him up a bit. Are those your records?
Yes. Perhaps someday they may help someone.
Do you have the supplies you need?
I can treat a cough, perhaps cool a fever. Mr. Peabody needs more than calamine. But what he needs is not available and we must accept it.
Eita. Rapaz. Bora lá falar com ele.
Should have had your breakfast, friend.
Ué,
Anyway, greetings.
I'm Antea Duarte. This here is Red...
só bosta.
Are you the ghost? Is that a yes or a no? Who are... This isn't... Mute ghosts take forever.
This is pointless. We're hunting in the dark.
First, you have to find out what's keeping him from speaking. Andrew would, but if our friend here can't tell us what he wants... Do you want us to follow you? I think he wants us to follow him. He left stains. Clever. I'll keep an eye out so we don't lose them. I'm reminded of one of my first cases. Rebecca had a plan for herself and Ferdinando. Look for a store.
Aqui, ó. Até aqui.
The ghost has something to show us. This way. The ghost haunting Andrew seems weak. Drawing out the torture the better to enjoy it. Or holding itself back, afraid to feed too much.
If mine had been so kind, maybe I'd have slept nights. I'm jealous.
Don't be. These ones are the worst. Years withering, decades even. It's an awful way to go. Ask for help if you need it.
One less to worry about. Our friend the ghost could have shown us a safer route.
Or he's just playing with us. He's leading us somewhere.
Volta, tem nada. O que você tá fazendo, preto?
Spectral writing on the wall. See for yourself. Our ghost does not seek revenge. That makes things easier.
Joshua Gouge, gone too soon.
What's it going to say? Joshua Gouge outstayed his welcome. He wants us to follow him. Here, we can go on. Can I join in too?
Basta.
Joshua looks kindly on Andrew. What were they to each other?
Brothers in arms, man. You never feel as close to a mate as when you fight by his side. You fight for the man beside you, not for money, not for a king. For your mate.
You have friends from the war. First I've heard of them.
They lost contact. Maybe when this is over, I'll look them up. Most young men are taught to dream of war. And when they get there, they dream of home. And they're not busy fighting and dying, that is.
Pra subir, vamos subir. Pra cá.
The ghost has something to show us.
Tem nada aqui em volta.
The stain is fading.
Cadê ele?
This isn't over yet.
Pra descer. Vixe. Vai prestar.
These body parts scream manifest my spectre.
Reveal yourself!
I'm right here, you know. You're in its sights, Red. Ask for help if you need it. You're within gun range, Red.
Ai.
Standing by.
Caramba, mano, Que apelação!
Make a run for it!
Não era você não, merda.
Try this on.
I think I heard the sound of a gun coming.
Never mind. I'll do this myself.
It's about to shoot. I have another in sight. I can help.
Piss off!
I can help. Call on me. Standing by. Ready and waiting.
É, rapaz. É assim. Viado, tá viado.
There are stains here.
Vou subir aqui.
Wait, the stain is fading. Easy as pie.
Nah, but you can't cook.
Esse aqui.
Shite! To arms! To arms! They waylay us!
The right flank! Hold them off!
Josh! Behind you!
Good jump, bastard cold! Help me!
Joshua! No!
Nice to meet you again, Joshua.
You want us to help Andrew White give up his guilt and...
We know you died fighting by his side. Is this why you can't speak? I'll do whatever it takes.
We'll do our jobs.
Only these two could talk to each other.
Voltar pra lá.
Andrew needs to start talking. As long as he swallows his guilt, nothing will change. There's a wall between these two, and we must knock it down.
I may be able to do that. Andrew failed to save his friend and blames himself for it.
He shouldn't.
Easier said than done. Shame is a queer bird. That shite doesn't wash off.
None of this explains what binds the ghost here.
E sempre é batalha. Vamos descer por aqui pra lá. Não tem não. Tem uma passagem por aqui, vamos dar essa volta por lá. Isso aqui é grande, hein? Resolver ela que a FPS tá caindo de bicho. Salvar o jogo.
Anything to report?
I don't usually bring it up, but...
Thought as much.
Well, first I fought my way across half the Highlands. Later
What's your war story then?
I took my men into a village, let them at the drink. I didn't partake, but I didn't stop them neither.
'Tis hard to keep God in your heart. You know what never leaves? The smell. That's for all those brave young boys we send off in search of glory.
Easier to die with than live with, perhaps.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
You're not like this, but we must speak of Joshua.
Leave it be.
Your past is very much present.
He wants to take revenge.
You're no wrong. He wants to give you freedom.
Why would he not seek revenge?
He doesn't see it that way.
I...
Hold on. How did this happen?
We were skirmishing in the forest. 2 Indian fellas bore down on Joshua. I raised my musket, pulled the trigger. Bullet went straight through his skull.
Did you admit it later? I mean, no one would have thought the worst of you. A battle like that, well, shite happens.
Shite happens I wanted it over. I don't want to live.
I am duty-bound to protect the living from the dead. Sometimes, too, talk about it, accept it. You'll come to the point where it stops defining...
No. You survived.
Joshua?
It is, old friend. I've tried for the longest time to speak to you, but...
I have done the right. I shot you. I was sure my aim was good, but it was not. I shot you.
It was an accident, Andrew. You tried to save me. You failed, but you may make amends. Until you give yourself peace, I cannot have mine. Save me, Andrew, save me.
Joshua, you have spoken. Andrew, you've heard. It's time to end the story.
Joshua Gouge, you've lingered in silence for too long. You can go.
I can. Thank you, Banishers. Thank you, Andrew.
Time to say goodbye, boys.
I'm sorry, my friend. I've carried the weight of your death as far as I can.
The debt, if any, is paid. Live your life.
Farewell, Joshua. You've done your duty and more.
Farewell, old friend.
You have been here.
I'm good for nothing after that. Thanks for your help. I'll not forget it.
Mas o caso resolvido.
Don't you have any ghosts to chase?
É isso aí, galera. Mais casos concluídos. Espero que vocês tenham curtido. Não deixe de acompanhar nossa gameplay. A gente se vê no próximo capítulo. Valeu!